Hey everybody, I wanted to come to you this morning and talk about the market. It's something that's important to me, and it's probably important to a lot of people, whether you be a realtor like myself, someone that is a homeowner, or just somebody that is basically looking at the market as a whole and inclusive of, how the housing market is doing. There's been a lot of hype out there and really just a lot of panic. So I wanted to come to you on a regular basis, starting today, and talk about the market happenings nationally in our local area. Hopefully, I will feel better getting the information out, and it'll give you a little bit more information to take away from, what I talk about. And for those of you that, are not going to getting the opportunity to look at the specifics out there, I'll be able to pass a lot of the information along. This information that I gather personally, I listen to a lot of different podcasts. I listen to, a lot of big followers. We look at a lot of reporting. CoreLogic, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, New York Times has really good information. But I wanted to pass along just a couple of tidbits of information for those of you that may have seen some of the hype and some of the, what I call, the skies falling emails or the skies falling topics, and didn't get the opportunity to read it. Zillow put one out just the other day that was talking about how housing, the prices of homes over process. I can't remember exactly, but it was like something has fallen to a 2-year low. But what the when you read into it, it was literally just saying only 20% nationally, 20% of home buyers are actually getting over asking price. So that just says 1 in 5 homes at this point are getting over your asking price. So that just goes to show there's still bidding wars out there. There's still people getting over and above their asking price or sales price for their home, which is not a bad thing. But our housing market is really normalizing at this point. There's been a lot of happenings the past couple of years. It's been like a really, really great time to purchase homes. It's still a great time to purchase homes, and I want to share with you a couple of reasons why. For a buyer, I want to cover the fact that yes, mortgage rates are kind of inching up, and they're going to continue to do so the rest of the year. Now, that's not saying they're jumping 2 to 3%. They're just literally inching up. We can stay on top of that, and that's something that I definitely want to pass along to you when I do these videos regularly, so that you're going to be able to keep an eye on the market and know what's happening. With that said, I know it's hard, especially for like a millennial that has never really seen a 5% interest rate on a mortgage. However, if you look back historically, when we talk about market has been 8, 10, 12%. I have listened to a lot of members talk about how back in the day when they just wish the interest rates would get down to the 12% or the 15% even. That was the life back then. We have been very, very lucky and very, very fortunate. We've had an awesome go at our housing market. It is still strong. However, that has inched up. So I want to tell you that it's not a, oh my gosh, the sky is falling. It is just normalizing. You're not going to get your interest rate that you got a couple of years ago. The 3.5s are not out there right now, but there's still some really good interest rates and some really good opportunities depending on what type of loan you go for. Secondly, for buyers, a lot of people out there that are renting, and I think I read it was like 30% of renters and even 39% of current homeowners believe that they still have to put a 20% down payment down in order to get a home. That's not the case anymore. The median home down payment right now is 5%. Wow, that is a lot lower than your yesteryear of 20%. So be thinking about that. That's just really a key time. There's tons and tons of different loan opportunities out there and different programs that we can get you in, and it is a good time to buy. So let's talk what's happening in our area. We are seeing more houses come on the market slowly but surely. This is a seasonality thing, and when I say seasonality, after the holidays, a lot of people want to wait till spring. That's not necessarily a great choice. That's one of the reasons why I'm on here talking today, because it is a great time to list right now so that you get and beat that seasonal, rush when spring gets here and things start turning and people start going, oh, well, let's move, or, oh, it's time to sell. It's time to sell now. Really, really, really is. So buyers that are out there, look, there's a lot of good opportunities. There's a lot of houses on the market, more coming on the market every day. The rates are not hideously, out there. So whether or not you're buying for the first time or you're looking at maybe upsizing, downsizing, it's a solid market. They're saying the predictions of the year is going to be that it's going to be as strong or stronger than even last year. And that's amazing for us. It really is amazing. So sellers, let's look at some things that you may be concerned about. One of the things that I know the sellers are looking at, well, I'm not going to be able to get as much as for my house as I could have if I sold it last year. Well, appreciation and depreciation are two different things. Okay, I think everybody knows that. Houses are continuing to appreciate. However, they're not going to appreciate at the levels that they did in the last couple of years. One of the main reasons is, people they're not willing to continue to pay, the highest and best, the price out there. They're wanting to pay market value for your house. But it is going to still continue to appreciate, and that is a great thing. Houses are not going down in depreciation. It is great to buy a house. 65% in 2000, I think it was 2015, 65% of people thought it was awesome. Like the home ownership was just like top of the line. They really felt like investing in a home was the right thing to do. That is actually going up. So we're at like 69% overall now. So home ownership is still important. Home ownership is still out there. People are still wanting your house. It's not that you're going to put your house on the market and it's just going to sit there, blah, blah, blah. However, one of the things I do suggest is when you're talking to a realtor about selling your home, and definitely talk to a realtor about selling your home, don't go for sale by owner. The reason why I say that, on a holistic level, you will get more money by listing with a realtor. I know that sounds crazy. However, we are trained and our knowledge base is there and we know what the market is. And then you have to deal with the person that's coming and wanting your house. And believe me, whether it comes from a realtor or whether it comes from somebody just walking in your door, they're not going to want to give you full price. We can negotiate. That's what we're trained to do. We have the facts, we have the data, and we're able to, we're able to hold your house where it needs to be held. And we're, we want you to know that we're there for you, on the seller side, just like we would be on the buyer side. So keep that in mind. Going on down that road though, when I'm talking about selling your house and you're going to list with a realtor, the thing about what I'm seeing is a sign in the yard. I'm not just a sign in the yard, and there's some other people out there that are just not signs in the yard. I work with a very, very strong team, and we are collectively a team, and we work together. Our company is just like that. Interview your realtors. Make sure that you have a plan. Make them show you what they're going to do. Ask those hard questions. You may or may not know what those hard questions are. Heck, IM me, send me a message, ask me, hey, what should I be asking a realtor? I probably could have just a video on that. But it's important. I want my customers to know what I'm going to be doing for them and how I'm going to be going to bat for them. So it's important for me to pass along that information so that, when you are ready to sign on the dotted line, you know that I have your best interest and that I'm looking out for you. Not just that, but I know how to market your house. It doesn't have to be 20 years. I'm not downing anybody that's been 20 years in the business. There are some very, very strong realtors out there, and we are all here hopefully for the right reasons, and experience does say a lot. However, make sure you have somebody that is into the marketing part of your home, that can sell your home and knows how to find the niche that is going to be able to buy your home. Not just to bring you buyers, but qualified buyers. It's not just about bringing people in the door. It's about bringing qualified people in the door, and also being able to have realtors get your house in front of those realtors so that they are able to know that your home is out there and it's available and it's a great house. So you've got a lot of moving parts when you sell your house. And if you're selling it by owner, you're missing out on some key things, and marketing is part of it. Zillow, okay, Zillow's out there, and that is something that everybody looks at. However, look at the statistics. 97% of buyers are going to a realtor. Yes, they start online, but heck, why not? Have somebody to represent you, have somebody to work with you and show you the properties and do all the hard stuff for you. They're going there. And if I was a buyer and I have a real estate agent and I want to see a for sale by owner, as a realtor, when I come to that, I'm willing to do it. However, you got to think of it. You don't have a representation. So if I work with you, I've got to hope that you do the right thing and that you're going to do everything on your end that needs to be done. Whereas if there is a realtor standing in there, they're doing all the work for you. They're earning their keep. So guys, think about that. If you look at the bottom line on what you're gaining or losing when you have a realtor represent you on the selling side, you're not losing. You're not losing. And I challenge you to look at that. If you hire the right realtor, they're earning their bucks. They're earning their money, and they're not going to short sell you. They're not going to let you short sell them, but they're not going to short sell you. So all in all, I just really wanted you to know that the market is doing great. We're very solid. Things are happening in a good thing. In a good way. And I wanted to just make sure that that's out there. I'm going to continue to make little snippets and videos. Hopefully this one won't be, or the other ones won't be as long. But when I get the information, I feel like it's important to pass it along, because that is key in my customer base, which is everybody out there in Morgan County, surrounding counties out there. That I want to work with, so that I want to pass along the information to you and you have it and you're able to make really, really good decisions. So I hope the information that I've passed along to you today has helped you and has given you just something maybe to think about, something to chew on, if you will. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Call me, text me, direct message me, whatever. Check out my website, michellestinnett.realtor. There's a lot of information on there, whether you're a buyer or a seller. I have a lot of information at my fingertips, and I'm willing to share it because I want you to have all the knowledge that you have, whether you're on the buying side or the selling side. It's all there, out there for you. So please call me. Give me some comments, good, bad, or indifferent. This is a raw video, guys. I'm not doing the, I'll do some videos that have a lot of images and reporting and things, but this one is just a straight up, hey, this is the market, this is what's happening. And I hope for the basis, other than this, you're getting some information from it and you're able to take a little bit away, and hopefully it's not a wasted 14 minutes and 30 seconds of your time. Have a great day. This is Michelle Stinnett, Realtor at Next Move Real Estate, and I will see you soon.